32 season na ang Tanghalang Pilipino sa ngayon. At ang Coriolano ay ang huli sa 4 na productions for the 32nd season. Mamaya po, malalaman niyo pa ilang information about Coriolano from Director Carlos Siguion-Reyna. So 32 taon na resident theater company ng Cultural Center of the Philippines ang Tanghalang Pilipino. At sa loob ng 32 taon na yon, sinusunod po namin very faithfully ang principles ng Cultural Center of the Philippines for doing art. At yun po ay nandun sa kanilang, nasa logo, yung alibata ng KKK tungkol sa, which actually means kagandahan, kabutihan, at saka katotohanan. At yun po ang 3 napakahalagang prinsipyo na tinutulungan namin ng CCP na ipalaganap sa buong bansa at saka sa ibang bansa na rin. Kaya ang mga productions po ng Tanghalang Pilipino every season ay kasama yung KKK na yun, kabutihan, katotohanan at kagandahan doon sa pagpili namin kung ano ang mga productions na gagamitin namin o ipapalabas for every season. Ngayon, sa Tanghalang Pilipino naman, when it was founded in 1987 by Nonon Padilla, isang pinaka-importante ring image na sana tinatandaan namin, at tumayo ka nga, Remus. Ayun, no? Tumagilid ka. Yun. Yun ang icon na ginawa ni Nonon Padilla to represent the main principles also at saka yung vision ng Tanghalang Pilipino. Ito po ay representation ng tao doon sa mga mangyan. So it's a mangyan image of a human being, at yun po ay pinapakita lang at gustong sabihin ni Nonon na ang teatro or Philippine theater o ang Tanghalang Pilipino specifically ay nakafocus sa human development through the actors or the artists. So napaka-importante rin sinusunod namin na prinsipyo yung human being icon na yon na ginawa ni Nonon. Kaya yung mga palabas din namin ay sinisigurado namin na yung actor or actors or the artists are or become instruments of human development, including, of course, social development. The last, I think, important information that I'd like to reiterate, nabanggit na nila ni Remus at saka ni mga pala mo? si JB, senior citizen eh. Na yung 3 words na pinagkabit-kabit na. Utak, puso, bayan. Ito po ay bago lang na coin ng Tanghalang Pilipino, at I think ito ay asa si Agi? Ito! Si Agi ang tumulong sa amin para buuin yung phrase na yon. Kasama namin si Agi sa pag-uusap kung ano ang pwedeng gamiting tagline for the TP Productions. Kailan yun, Agi? 2016. At sa pakikinig ni Agi being a theater artist also, siya yung nagsabi na pwedeng utak, puso, bayan. And I think Tagalog naman tayong lahat, madaling intindihin, di ba? Sa decision, sa pagtulong sa paggamit ng teatro para sa human development and social transformation, napaka-importante na gamitin hindi lang utak, hindi lang puso para sa bayan, kundi magkasama yung dalawa. Gagamitin ang utak, gagamitin ng puso para sa bayan. I think it's very easy to understand. You have to be critical thinkers, pero kailangan din meron kang compassion. So napaka-importante nung dalawang goals na yon para ang artists, specifically of Tanghalang Pilipino and of course our affiliates, ay gagamitin ng teatro para sa sa ating bayan. At yun din po ang sinundan na namin ng isa pang napaka-importanting word or two words actually, yung Kamalayang Pilipino. Ito bago rin. Ginagamit na namin to sa workshops at saka sa pagpili din ng productions. Napaka-importante na ang artists at saka ang buong Tanghalang Pilipino sa production at saka sa training ay maging napaka-conscious na maging instrumento or strategy sa pagbuo ng katauhan ng bawat isang Pilipino patungo sa isang kamalayan na service-oriented. Mataas pa rin yung artistic quality, pero dapat merong laman, merong educational value or may values education doon sa communal or collective effort as artists. Kaya po, itong 32nd season, inalabas namin una ang Balag at Angod, na ang naging tema po for the 32nd season ay pili or choice, or the choices that we make as individuals and as a society. So sa Balag at Angod, pinili po yung pagiging artista, barring all other challenges. Ito po ay buhay ng isang artist na nag-insist na ituloy niya ang kanyang pagiging artista kahit na tinakwil na siya ng tatay niya. Yun po yung Balag at Angod, and I'm sure napanood niyo lahat yon. And then yung pangalawang nilabas namin na pag-uusig. Ito naman po ay pagpili ng katotohanan. Kahit ano pang mangyari, kahit napatayin pa siya, katotohanan ang pinili niya. Ito po yung pag-uusig o yung ano tong title? The Crucible. Tapos yung pangatlo ay ang ano nga yung pangatlo natin? Ang Kwantamad ng Dalawin ng Pag-ibig Sorry. Yung Kwantamad ay niliran lang. Okay. Sorry. Ang Manila Notes naman ay a special project with Japan Foundation. At yun ay pinili rin namin dahil ito po ay tungkol naman sa pagpili rin ng kung ano ang priority sa buhay ng isang pamilya mismo. Okay? And then finally, ito pong Coriolano ay pagpili din ng kung ano ba ang importante, kapangyarihan, at ito rin po ay ikakabit namin sa kung ano yung gagawin nating pagpili sa darating na halalan. Ipapakita po kung ano ang mga mangyayaring paraan para sa pagbuo ng isang katauhan ng isang namumuno ng bayan. Hindi ko na po dadagdagan pa. I think Carlos Siguion-Reyna and the rest of the cast will be able to give us more information about Coriolano. Maraming salamat po.
Ang Coriolano is a Tanghalang Pilipino production translated from William Shakespeare, translated by Guelan Varela-Luarca. The dramaturgy is by Judy Ick, who is with us here tonight. Directed by myself, and featuring the Tanghalang Pilipino Actors Company with Marco Viana as in the lead role as Coriolano. Tapos and then we have some special guest actors with Sherry Lara and Francis Makil Ignacio alternating as the mother, yung volume niya, and Brian C. in the role of Aufidio. Ang Coriolano, and what we will present to you will be the first two scenes of the play. The first scene, there's internal discord doon sa bansa. Rome is crippled by famine. There's a rising resentment from a hungry lower class that also wants more power para sa mga representatives nila sa Senado versus an upper class na gustong manig yung kanilang power to themselves. So, parang familiar, di ba? In this scene, we will see the respectful relationship between the Roman aristocratic general na si Coriolano at saka yung kanya mga kasamang noblemen, katulad nung isang kaibigan niyang the pleasant and manipulative Menenio, played by Jonathan Tadta Diwan. Makikita din natin ang kanyang hostile relationship sa mga taong bayan, such as yung mga representatives ng taong bayan played here by Doray Dayaw at saka JV Ibasate. Tapos, in the second scene, we will see there's also an external war between Rome at saka yung neighboring state, yung the Volscian nation. It's a neighboring tribal state. We meet yung arch enemy ni Coriolano, si Ovidio, played by Brian C. At siya yung counterpart ni military and the military counterpart of Rome's Coriolano. Makikita natin dito yung working mind ni Ovidio, the master political and military manipulator, contrasted with the impulsive hothead that is Coriolano. The third major relationship dito, which we unfortunately we will not be able to stage, is the relationship between Coriolano and his mother, no? Yung kanyang yung nanay niya, si Volumnia. And in that relationship, we will see basically yung imprisonment ni Coriolano sa kanyang relationship with his mother, which gets in the way of his proving his own manhood. Now, I can talk more about the themes of the Q&A, but basically we're talking really about, this play has been staged and has been viewed in various ways, sometimes as a advocating the fascism in it, the fascist element, and sometimes advocating the purely democratic element in it. Kasi yung dalawang values na yon ang in the political sense of the play, yung dalawang yon ang nagko-conflict. But I thought that it would be, it's a big challenge to present, and that's the way we're going with this play, as far as the politics goes, is to present yung abuses and the humanity in both sides, of both the Democrats and the authoritarian side. Plus, we have, of course, the heart of the play, which is the personal relationship between Coriolano at saka yung mother niya, and how that affects his politics, and his enmity with the Volscian nation led by Ovidius. No? I'd like to talk with you more about the themes later on pag Q&A, but in the meantime, please welcome these two highlights from Coriolano by the Tanghalang Pilipino Actors Company and special guest artists. Thank you.
Desidido kayong mamatay kaysa magutom?
Desidido!
Una! Alam niyong si Cayo Marcio ang pangunahing kaaway ng bayan. Patayin natin siya at magiging abot kaya ng mais.
Salita pa, mga mahal kong kababayan.
Mahirap kami. Mga patrisyo ang mahal. Kaya sana naming mabusog sa tira-tira ng mga makapangyarihan, pero ang tingin sa amin ay pihikan. Ang tagutom na nagpapahirap sa amin, na dahilan ng aming pagdaralita, ay tanda ng kanilang malabis sa sagana. Ikinayayaman nila ang aming pagdaralita. Maghiganti gamit ang inyong patpat bago mga yayat na parang tingting, dahil alam ng mga Diyos na wika ko'y tulak ng gutom sa tinapay at hindi pagkauhaw sa higanti.
Tama, labanan natin! Makinig! Bukod tanging bang lalabanan si Cayo Marcio?
Uunahan natin ang asong yun na
Tama!
kalaban sa bayan!
Hindi nyo ba naaalala ang mga nagawa niya para sa bayan?
Sinasabi ko sa iyo, ang bantog niyang nagawa, ginawa lang para sa kabantugan. Kahit sabihin ng mga ututo na para yon sa kanyang bayan, ginawa niya lang yon para matuwa ang kanyang ina at para magmayabang. Anong sigawan yon? Nagbangon na ang kabilang panig ng lungsod. Bakit nag-uututang dila pa tayo rito? Sugod na sa Kapitolyo!
Si Menenyo Agripang marangal. Siyang palagi nagmamalasakit sa taong bayan.
Mga kasama, anong meron? Pasaan kayong bitbit ang inyong mga pamalo?
Hindi lingid sa Senado ang balak namin. Ang sabi nila, matatapang ang hininga ng mga nananawagang dukha. Ngayon, malalaman din nilang matapang din ang aming bisig!
Sabi ko sa inyo, malabis ang malasakit na iniukol sa inyo ng mga patrisyo. Sa inyong pagdaraho patagutom, maigi pang dumayong sa langit gamit ang inyong mga pamalo kaysa laban sa pamahalaang Romano. Ang tagtuyot na ito, mga Diyos, hindi patrisos ang may dulot. Kaya maigi pang tuhod ninyo, hindi armas ang dapat na dumaing.
Malasakit, aba naman. Paano? Gayong pinababayaan kami magutom habang liglig ng binhi ang kanilang kamalig. Nagtatakda sila ng mga dekreto ukol sa katubo ng utang sa mga panig ng mga usurero at araw-araw nagbabasura ng magagaling na batas laban sa mahiyaman. Sabay nagpapataw ng mas malupit na kautusan para sikilin ng mga mahihirap.
May kikwento ako. Marahil ay narinig yun na ito. Pero dahil matutulungan ako, mas gagasgasin ko pang lalo.
Sige, senyor. Pakikinggan ko.
Minsan, nagaklas ang mga bahagi ng katawan laban sa tiyan at ito ang paratang. Para raw itong ipong-ipong nananatili sa gitna ng katawan, tamad at batugan. Pinapakyaw ang lahat ng pagkain at hindi tumutulong sa iba. Naabala sa pagmalas at pagdinig, paghahaka, paggabay, pagkilos, pagdama, at tulong-tulong na tumutugon sa kahingian at pangangailangan ng buong katawan. Abay tumugon ng tiyan.
Sige nga, senyor. Ano ang itinugon ng tiyan?
Sasabihin ko, katoto, ngumitis. At masdan, kaya kong pangitiin ang tiyan at saka pasalitain. At tumugon ang tiyan ng pakutya sa mga bahagi ng katawang galit at inggit sa kanyang tinatanggap ay hindi malayo sa pagingit-ngit ninyo sa Senado sa simpleng dahilan sila'y hindi ninyo kauri.
Ang sagot ng tiyan, ano?
Kung ilidimos mo sa akin nakakarampot mong pasensya, maririnig mo ang tugon ng tiyan.
Paligoy-ligoy kasi.
Pwes, tinggil, katoto. Umastang tahimik ang taimtim na tiyan, hindi madaskol gaya ng kanyang mga kaaway. At tumugon ito. Totoo, mga kasama, ika ng tiyan. Na ako nga ang nauuna sa pagtanggap ng pagkain na isa niyong ikinabubuhay na marapat lamang. Dahil ako ang Senado ng Roma at kayo ang mga nangihimagsik na bahagi ng katawan. Dahil suri ng kanilang mga payat suliranin, intindihin ang mga usaping sangkot ang bayan. Makikita ninyo na wala kayong binipisyong napapala na hindi sa kanila nanggagaling. Sa inyo napupunta pero hindi sa inyo nagmula. Bueno, anong masasabi mo? Ikaw na dakilang daliri sa paa ng pagtitipon ito.
Ako, daliri sa paa. Bakit
Dahil ikaw
sa
man ang
paa?
pinakahamak at pinakaaba, ikaw naman ang nangunguna. Pero hawakan pa rin ang inyong mga patpat at pamalo. Nasa bingid na ng gera ang Roma at ang kanyang mga daga at isa rito ang tiyak na mabubuwan. Mabuhay, Marso!
Anong problema nyo? Mga reklamador na pagkakamot sa makatinyong pang-iintriga, nagkapeklat-peklat tuloy kayo.
Noon pa man, ang bait mo na kaming kausapin.
Ang kakausap sa inyo ng mabait, pakitang tao lang na di dapat patawarin. Ano bang gusto nyong mga aso na ayaw sa kapayapaan o sa digmaan?
Ikaw ang aso.
Natatakot kayo sa pangalawa at yumayabang sa nauna. Kung kailan kayo dapat magpakaleon saka nagiging sinduwag ng kuneho. Magaling lang kayong pumuri ng taong dapat parusahan ng batas at sumpain ng hustisang nagpataw ng parusa. Magpikti kayo. Magtitiwala sa inyo na ang isipan, minuminutong nagpapalit ang kaninang minumura, biglang pinupuri, saka hinahamak ang dapat nung hinahangaan. Aba, bakit kayo nagkalat sa buong syudad at nagmamaktol laban sa mga senador na inatasan ng Diyos na supiling kayo at baka nyo lamunin ang isa't isa?
Kami ang tayong bayan.
Hig na kayo? Anong gusto nila?
Mais na sa presong sila ang nagtakda ng sabi-liglig sa kamalig sa syudad.
Bitayin sila. Alam ko anong nangyayari sa Kapitolyo. Kung pansamantalang babawiin ng mga maharlika ang kanilang awa at tulutan akong humawak ng espada, pagugutay-gutayin kong pulutong ng mga aliping to hanggang maging sintaas ng sibat ang tambak ng patay.
Ako, wag na. Matauhan na sila.
Huwag talaga.
Dahil kulang man sila sa pagtitimpi, wala namang makakadek sa kanilang pagkakimi. Kamusta ang dagsa sa kabila?
Si Uwina, bitayin na mga yun. Ang sabi, ay gutom sila. Nagbubuga ng mga salawi kain na ang gutom. Nakakapagpagibaro ng pader na ang aso man dapat din kumain. Naglalabas ng galit sa ganyang mga laspag na kataga. At nang talagang mapagbigyan, sukat ikasabog ng puso kung labis sa pagkakawang gawa abot. Buwan silang nag-etsahan ng sombrero, nagpalakasan ng hiyaw.
At ano ang pinagbigyan?
Ang hiling nila magkaroon ng 5 tribuno na kakatawan sa buwisit nilang pinag-alaman.
Dapat lamang.
Sina Junio Bruto, si Sinyo Veluto, ewan kung sino pang demonyo.
Pambihira.
Magsiuwi kayo! Mga lataso! Ito matatanda ng bayan.
Marso! Totoo ang sinabi mo sa amin, armado na ang mga Bulsyano.
May pinuno sila, si Tulo Ovidio, na tiyak kong susubok sa inyo. Kasalanan kong hanipog ko sa giting niya. Pero kung nagkataong ako'y hindi ako, wala ako ibang nanaisin kung di maging sa.
Nagtuos na kayo.
Kung nahati ang daigdig sa 2 panig at nagkataong kapanig ko sa titiwalag ako upang makalaban sang muli. Isa sang leyon na ikararangal kong bitagin.
Pwes, Bunying Marso, tulungan si Cominio sa mga digmaang ito.
Tulad ng pinangako mo dati.
Sa nga, pangakong hindi ko babaliin. Larso, muli mong makikita ang paghambalos ko kay Tulo. Wala kang imik. Atras ka ba?
Hindi kaya, Marso, magtutungkod sa isang kamay sa kalalaban sa kabila bago ko atrasan ng gera.
Manong tunay.
Samahan kami sa Kapitolyo, naghihintay na rin ng mga kaibigan.
Ikaw ang manguna. Sundan si Cominio at susunod kami sa'yo. Marapat mo kami pamunuan. Marso, maranga.
Magsiuwi kayo! Sulong!
Yan silang bumuntot. Maraming mais sa mga Bolsano. Bayang ngat-ngatin ng mga dagang yan ang mga mais nila. Mga magigiting, nawelgista. Saksakan kayo ng tapang. Sumunod! May kasing hambog bang masong ito?
Walang katulad.
Nung hirangin tayong tribuno ng bayan.
Napansin mo ang labi at mata?
Ang kapalanuan niya.
Napansin mo ba kung gaano siya katapang at kayabang?
Ang pinagtataka ko, kung bakit siya nagsilbi sa ilalim ni Cominio.
Ang kasikatan, madideskartihan lang kung papayag kang maging pangalawa lamang. Dahil tignan mo, kung mabigo, ang pobreng general ang siyang masisisi at ang opinyong kay daling mapalit, sisigaw ng, "Nako! Sana si Marso na lang kasi." Kung magtagumpay, kalahati ng dangal ni Cominio ay kay Marso. Bagaman hindi siya ang kumalap at nagsilbi nito. Ikararangal yon ni Marso, hindi man marapat.
Tara na't puntahan ang pagtatapos ng pagpupulong at alamin kung paano siyang pumayag na lumahok sa pakikihamo.
Tena.
Pwes, sa pakiwari mo, Ovidio, alam ng Roma ang sikretong pagpaplano natin at sanggunian.
At hindi ka ba sangayon? May naisa-isip na ba sa bayang ito na natupad muna bago mabuko ng mga Romano? Wala pang 4 na araw mula na makabalita ako. Mayroong kalatas. Sa akin yata. Siya nga, narito. Nagtipo na sila ng puwersa aywan kung pasilangan o pakanluran. Malubha ang tagtuyot. Galit ang taong bayan at nababalita rin sina Cominio at Marcio na dati mong kalaban at kayong kinamumuhian sa Roma nang higit sa muhi mo. At si Tito Larcio na Romanong matitig. Silang 3 ang mamumuno sa hukbo na iwan kung saan patungo, malamang sa bayan mo, kaya maghanda.
Nasa parang na ang ating hukbo. Kailanman ay hindi tayo nagdudang handa ang Romang lumaban sa atin.
At naisip niyong mas tumpa siya ang makubli ng pakay hanggat dapat niyang lumantad. Pero bago lumago ay nabisto na ng Roma agad. Mauun siya ang balak natin manlupig na maraming bayan bago matulugan ng Roma ang ating pagsalakay.
Fidyong marangal, etong kautusan, tipuin ang iyong puwersa. Bayaan kaming magtanod dito sa Corioli. At kung mauna silang sumalakay, hukbo mo o ipanananggalang, makikita mo, hindi sila handa sa ating lakas.
Huwag makumpiyansa, kabisado ko sila. Naku, maniwala kayo. May parte na ng hukbo nilang parating at hindi sila nalalayo. Diyos na muna. Kung maengkwentro ko si Cayo Marcio muli, totoo pa rin ang pangako sa isa't isa na humantulong hanggang kamatayan.
Kasigan ka ng banal.
Mag-iingat ang inyong karangalan.
Paalam.
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 Mga kaibigan, ang cast ng Coriolano. Ayan. At ang ating artistic team, tinatawagan po natin si Brian C., fight choreographer. Remus Villanueva, fight choreographer. DJ Ramos bilang sound designer at engineer. Bonsai Shelo, costume designer. Om David, set designer. Judy Ick, dramaturg. Carlos Siguion-Reyna, stage director. At Guelan Varela-Luarca, translator. Palakpakan po natin ang artistic team. Ayan. At ang ating production team, Hazel Gutierrez, production manager. Sheena Vara, deputy production manager. Mara Aglaham, head stage manager. And John Alufabon, deputy stage manager. And of course, the cast, Ariel Cruz, ensemble. Jeremy Flores, ensemble. Eunice Pasha, ensemble. Ibes Bagadyong, ensemble. Monique Nelas, ensemble. Lorvi Nuevo, ensemble. Kitch Minimoto, Batang Marsho, ensemble. Joshua Taiko, Larsho, ensemble. Antoinette Go, Virgilia, ensemble. Aldo Vencilao, Camino, ensemble. Doray Dayaw, Junio Bruto. JV Ibesate, Cicinio Veluto. Jonathan Tadiwan, Menenyo Agripa, Brian Matthew C., Tulo Ovidio, Frances Makilig Ignacio Volumnia, at kapalitan niya po si Miss Sherry Lara. And of course, Marco Villania bilang Coriolano. Ayan, JV? Maraming salamat.
Trabaho rin.
Trabaho rin tayo.
Raffle!
Raffle tayo!
Hindi, ayun.
Masyado kang nag-enjoy dun.
Oo, napaupo ako ng
napaupo ka bigla. No?
Sige, andun sa mga aking ano.
Ayan.
Mas mo siya. Okay. Ayun. Bago po tayo magtanungan, live po muna namin pasalamatan ng aming mga sponsors, starting with our marketing partners, Manila Broadcasting Company, ABS-CBN, DZMM Teleradio, DZXL 558 Manila, CNN Philippines, ANC the ABS-CBN News Channel, Theater Fans Manila, and AXL Powerhouse Network.
Okay, at ang ating major sponsors, SSI Group, Incorporated, Sked Search, Island Rose, Harbor Square, at ang co-presenters natin, Owishi, Art Plus Magazine, and Coco Life.
Okay,
All
again, we would like to present the cast, artistic team, and production team of Coriolano. Palakpakan naman po natin sila. Okay, at this point po, we would like to invite our friends from the press to ask questions to anyone from our cast, to our artistic team, to our production team. Anything that you want to know about the production.
And I'm sure marami.
Oo, ang dami natin teaser kanina.
Ayan, sobrang dami ng questions. Ayun!
Ayan, okay.
Meron nang nagtaas.
Sige, lapitan ko, Ramos.
Sige po.
Siyempre, nabanggit kanina na, Ibarra Mateo nga pala. Nabanggit kanina na first staging in the Philippines, so marketing-wise, medyo risky. But ano yung nag-push? What pushed Tanghalang Pilipino to take the risk and stage this little or least known Shakespearean play?
Ayan, syempre si Tatang po, sasagot niyan.
Siya ba kriminal?
Opo.
Kami ni Carlitos ang kriminal. Pagkatapos ng Midsummer Night's Dream ni Carlitos, we were very happy with the results of Midsummer Night's Dream. Kukwentuhan na kami o anong susunod. And isa ito sa nabanggit ni Carlitos. Pero bago itong Coriolanus, isang binanggit din niya ay Julius Caesar. Pero kinausap namin si Guelan, ang sabi ni Guelan, gagawin daw yata nila ang Julius Caesar sa Ateneo also. So, nasabi ni Carlitos, sa isa pang gusto niyang i-direct ay ang Coriolanus. And that somehow started it. And having listened to him kung ano yung Coriolanus, tsaka I also read about it, nag-google ako, at nakita ko na mukhang siya ay tamang-tama lang sa panahon na ito ay ipapalabas in relation to the coming elections this coming May. So, yun ang dahilan.
Thank you.
Yeah, at saka sa akin naman on my side, on my end, na-interest ako sa Coriolanus actually before I found out how long it was. Pero it's the second longest play after Hamlet. So with the help of Judy Ick and Guelan Varela-Luarca, it was edited down, but was still keeping most of the the substantial themes in it. But my real I was attracted to it because nga of yung complexity ng situation in the play parang reflects what's going on dito ngayon. We all want human rights, democratic rights for everybody, and then yung on the other hand yung gusto ng order and control and all of that. So those conflicting values, and both sides and both ends, at least as far as the political level of the play goes, on both sides, they're both earnest, they're both sincere in their kung ano yung pinaglalaban nila. May mga abuso on both ends, at saka meron ding mga may humanity at meron talaga idealism din on both ends. So it's a complex issue na it's best to present it talaga in its full with giving both equal weight, and find ourselves parang in similar territory to where we are now, hopefully to make us ask questions about how to proceed forward with similar challenges facing us now. So it's very easy to turn this into a propaganda piece one way or another, pero it's really best to keep it parang make the audience act and don't act for the audience. So basically that was the whole point. That's the whole point for this treatment. But the reason is because I really wanted to do it. Ito at saka yung Julius Caesar, because they're very reflective of what's going on sa ating community today. Mukhang it will be a classic problem. Hindi na tayo iiwanan ito so long as the system remains the way it is. So it's best to keep in mind thinking and facing it head on and figuring out how to survive this and move forward from here, and move forward constructively from here if we can.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir Carlitos and Tatang. Yan po. Hi, Mark.
Hi everyone, I'm Anne Cabrera for Evo and Grace. So I just wanted to congratulate everyone for this upcoming play. This question goes out to Direk Carlitos. So you mentioned a while ago before we started that you deviated, or some of the scenes rather, I think, that were omitted was the relationship that Coriolano had or has with his mother. So would you think there is a major effect on, the way it was cut, or would you think it was just a minor thing naman?
No, we did not cut it. The volume niya, Coriolano plot is there, intact in the full production. Wala lang ngayon because our two alternate volumnias are not here. But that's really, that relationship, that plot really forms a major part of the play. It's central kasi she stands for Rome and the values of Rome, at ginawa niya, gusto rin niya maging lalaki through her own son, and it affects also the sense of manhood of her own son, which is Coriolano. Kaya it's really, she's central to the story. And we hardly cut it. And there's a famous scene in the last act na ang haba-haba nung niya, but it's really a fascinating scene about, and you can see everything at work, emotional blackmail and talagang appealing, pleading, and then finally a threat to her son, almost giving a mother's curse. It's really, I think it's powerful stuff, and that's the thing I like about this place. It's parang meron siya ng political side, and then there's this very strong mother-son umbilical cord na hindi maputol-putol right at the heart of this material.
I see. Would you say that would be like, because I was thinking the Oedipus King complex. I'm not sure if it's something like that.
I mean, there have been readings of that, na Oedipal theory, pre-Oedipal theory. A lot of it has to do with, I mean, of course, at that time naman wala namang I guess the playwright, wala naman siyang, he just got all of this from observation of human nature, di ba? Wala namang Freud at that time. So, but yeah, there have been readings of that na yung finding your manhood by first divorcing yourself from your mother. Maybe Judy Ick might want to talk about this.
Oh, I don't know. Coriolanus is just known as one of the greatest mama's boys in literature. I mean, that's the way sort of literary scholars look at Coriolanus, and that relationship is at the heart of who he is. I don't know what else I can say about that, except maybe for all men naman, di ba? It's the relationship with the mother you have to work out.
Yeah, and sorry, one last question. What do you think as a director is the most challenging thing that you've encountered, trying to do this play all together? Like the greatest challenge for you?
For me, well, we're still in the middle of rehearsals. And one of the things that is coming, that is really challenging, I find challenging, is maintaining the balance between the values of the patrician, yung mga so-called authoritarian fascist, and the democratic, townspeople. So I don't want one or the other to be mas malakas ang sympathy sa audience, because I'd like that to be parang, I want them to present themselves at their best and also equally at their worst. Para that's the challenge, because sometimes there are some rehearsals I feel I'm swinging too much. Ang sympathy ko is going too much to the patrician because we see the vulnerability. There are a lot of scenes where we see the vulnerability. Ang sa akin, I want to beef up the other side para mas patas. So it's a matter of balancing the tone, and then outside of that, I'm very confident kasi with the cast and with the artistic team. So yeah, if there's any shortcoming here, it would be mine. You will see it if there's any. So because the team is reliable, and it's skilled, highly skilled, and committed and talented.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Hi, wow, Orly.
Congratulations, everyone. Orly Agawin Chelical Blog. This goes for Professor Judy or Direct Carlitos. Considering, yes, that this is one of Shakespeare's least popular works, no? How does this production make this more accessible for younger audiences? Well, apparently we've already seen how we have translated that into Filipino, but in terms of the production, the performance, the look and the design, how could this be more accessible to younger students, younger audiences, for us to develop more interest in Shakespeare? Coriolanus is one of my more favorite Shakespeare material, but it's kind of hard to, well, it's a challenge to read, much more a challenge probably to see on stage. I believe that this has been a challenge for the artistic team. How are you able to address that? So, and how could we make this, as what I've said, more accessible to our younger audiences? Thank you.
Me first. Step one is cut. No, seriously, I mean, as Carlitos mentioned, it's a long play. So, I mean, I really tried to pare it down to its, to get the essence of the story. To me, just, if you just tell a clear story, I think you would have done a great job. I'm sure there are other design elements, and Carlitos can speak to that. But the other thing I just wanted to say about it is, it's precisely the ambiguity, I think, that will make it familiar to the kids. Never underestimate children, I say. Unlike Shakespeare's other tragedies, where good and evil are clearly marked out, you go to Richard III, you know who the bad guy is. In this one, you don't. And the kids today grow up in a world where they don't know who the good guys and the bad guys are either. So in many ways, it speaks to them. So that's, I think, to me, one advantage. I think they will understand. My work as a dramaturg is just to deliver sort of the clearest script possible, so that, the story, in all its ambiguity, still manages to surface.
I totally agree with that. The other thing that is where we hope to, the other way of making it accessible, and that we've been working on this, is to make the relationships alive and clear and working, actually operating between the characters. Because it's very easy to play this na parang ano lang siya, tunog linya. So the thing that's outside of the text and that we constantly work on is the relationships. What is one doing to the other person? Yung mga things under the text, the subtext is to get across what they want from each other. And we hope that audiences will pick up on that. So even if you don't quite understand the words, you still understand what's going on because of behavior, because of relationships, and also because of blocking and lighting and the music cues. All of this are storytelling devices outside of the text, so that it's not just lines. Of course, we honor the lines. The lines are there, paramount, but to make them more parang mas kumagat, you need devices and actor devices, actors work relationships, and then lighting and sound and all of that, scenery, costumes, to make those parang mas kumagat yung mga relations, mas malinaw yung kwento. So yeah, and I think the other thing is we highly trust the intelligence of the audience, and they will pick it up, I think.
Thank you. Any other questions from our guests? Okay.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm JC Salud from Axel Powerhouse Network. So, congratulations guys, not just for this, but for all of the performances this season. So, my question is actually, the hashtag caught my attention, Bayani o Verdugo. So, for Marco Viana, how do you see your character, Bayani o Verdugo?
Siguro maganda yung isa sa mga unang tinanong ko kay Sir Carlitos nung unang reading nung Coriolano is ano yung layunin natin kung bakit gagawing itatanghal itong Coriolano, kasi malinaw nga laging pag tinatanghal siya, either pro-Coriolano siya, which is pro-fascist, or anti-Coriolano na pro-democracy. So saan natin ilulugar si Coriolano sa mundo ngayon? Yun yung isa sa mga tinanong ko sa kanya. So ang hirap mag-explain ng walang binabanggit na tao. So, ang ginawa namin, ang naging homework niya sa akin is maghanap ng mga tao sa current events na pwedeng sumalamin sa kung sino si Coriolano sa panahon ngayon. At siguro, na-discover na hindi lang sa isang tao, posibleng hindi sa iisang tao, maraming mga, sabihin natin mga politicians or hindi man sa loob ng politiko na sumasalamin dun sa meron siyang sarili niyang objective na madalas hindi tumutugma sa objective ng nakararami. So, yun yung isa sa mga discover namin para mabuo si Coriolano. Ayan. So, kung Bayani o Verdugo siya, siguro panoorin nyo. Verdugo. Panoorin nyo na para malaman natin kasi Bayani at Verdugo, pwede nga siyang ganun. So, yung siguro very clear naman lahat ng tao, three-dimensional, meron siyang positive and negative side. So yun yung gusto naming makita, gaano ka three-dimensional si Coriolano, at sa panahon ngayon, sino yung mga taong ito na pwedeng sumalamin dun sa ganung.
Ariel and Kitch. Ano pa? Jeremy, Jen and Pat. Hindi ko alam ang mga last names. But yeah, they're blending well with the TP Actors Company. So.
Last po is, how long is the play? Is it 2 hours, more than 2 hours?
We haven't run it.
2:30.
We don't know, but it's yeah, but it will be look, a normal Broadway play. You walk in at 8 o'clock, you come out at 10:40. So
There's alcohol in between.
Huh?
There's alcohol in between.
There's alcohol in between.
The play itself is the drug. No, it's one intermission, but it's a long play, no? It's second only to Hamlet, but we've cut it down. But kasi if we cut it down below a certain point, parang medyo nawawala yung texture at saka yung equal treatment ng mga issues. But it's not. Let me just say at this point, I think it will be around maybe hopefully mga 2:30 without intermission. But we don't know. But we'll try to keep basta. It's a strong play. It's a strong play, and it's. I think it will resonate. I think it will communicate. Yeah.
Thank you, Ms. Mars.
Hello. Good afternoon po, Teen from Today Online. It always amazes me, how actors do theater, since I've started watching theater. Well, kasi how do you prepare for this? How do actor for the lead names or everyone?
Thank you. Sorry, I keep on. It's okay. First, he grew his beard.
Sa Actors Company kasi, ang training namin talaga is, unang-una is understanding of the material. Unang-una na yon na kailangan malinaw na maintindihan namin kung ano yung dula at bakit siya tinatanghal sa panahon ngayon, anong relevance na sa panahon ngayon, at para sa sarili namin, anong relevance na. Pag-prepare, magpatubo ng bigote. Na-require ako ni Sir Carlitos magpatubo ng bigote. So, maliban sa understanding, siguro, memorization, yung isa sa mga challenge siguro dito dahil nga sobrang haba niya. At sobrang ganda ng translation ni Guelan. Nakakahinayang na mag-paraphrase, may ma-miss ka na kung paano niya ginawa yung indayog ng mga salita. So, paghahanda is talagang pag-aaral, matinding pag-aaral ng dula. Kasi pagka naintindihan mo na siya ng buo at malinaw na sa'yo kung ano yung karakter na gagawin mo, susunod na yung paggalaw mo sa stage, makikipaglaro sa kapwa mo mga co-actors, yan. Second na yun unang-una talaga yung pag-intindi ng dula. Tapos pangalawa, yung fight scene, yan. Challenge yan. So yung isang daliri ko, namamagasa ngayon kasi... pati kay Brian, kasi... nung Sunday, nung nagpasinayan, natamaan ko yung daliri niya. Kahapon nung nag-rehearse kami, gumante. Natamaan niya yung daliri ko. So yung challenge is mastery rin ng choreography and taking care of each other on stage. Na iniingatan namin na pinoprotektahan namin yung isa't isa habang nasa stage kami. Yun. Paghahanda, Doray. Paghahanda.
Well, well, basically, ganun naman talaga. I mean, you go through the process of rehearsing and you go through the blocks and you take it day by day. You don't... I know the shows are coming in like in a couple of weeks' time, pero you try as much as you can to take it day by day, rehearsal, hour per hour, scene per scene. And just make do with what you get, and then just see where it gets there, where it goes from there. Yun naman, it's always a risk involved, but you try your best to put out every. I'm nagma-motherhood statements na ako, so ibigay niyo na sa iba tao. Pero basically that's it. Yun naman ang na process na parang there's a balance between being proactive during the 4 hours that you're given in a day, but also not panicking and relaxing and letting things happen with the, accordingly. Ayun lang. Their life. Sorry. I am the most unarticulate person.
Okay. How many questions? 2 more questions can you have? Or 1 more? 2 more questions. Do you have questions pa po? Wala na.
None?
Wala na.
Ayun,
Tamang-tama.
Tamang-tama. Ang dami nandito.
Ang dami yan. Ang gawin...